Christmas Eve. It hits the left upright and bounces straight back. Ruzek pulled it left, fighting the wind here in Philadelphia, and it stays 21-14 Eagles.
Arkansas battles Tennessee.
Roger Ruzek to Chris Carter out of a fake field goal alignment, and the Giants on Otis Anderson's 1-yard run have taken the lead from the Raiders again, 24-17. By Sikahema goes left behind Derek Kennard, cuts behind him and runs into Reggie White, number 92. And that'll bring up second down. Reggie in the Pro Bowl again. One of the things that is not an official league stat, but the defensive coaches put this together after studying films, and it's an amazing thing. He's credited with more than 70 quarterback hurries that year. Not sacks, but forcing the quarterback to get rid of it before he wanted to. It's a very subjective decision by the coaching staff whether to give one, but he's got 70 plus. Ernie Jones in motion. Draw play to Farrell. Nothing there. Fumble! Red Cashin. I think the whistle had blown. And Kuhlman looks on.
Farrell lined up. There's a delayed draw again. Key is Farrell down before the ball comes out?
No, he's not.
He's not. That's a fumble.
Simmons stripped him.
The key here is snap the ball now before they can go back and look at it.
The only way they could start, the officials must have blown the ball dead because there's no review. Hogaboom, right side for Novacek, tries to make a behind the back grab and can't.
How about that effort?
Down. Yeah. Well, Red Cashin was very definitive about signaling Cardinal retention of the ball on that last play, so the whistle must have blown because otherwise it looked clearly like Simmons had stripped the ball. In the meantime, look at Novacek on this last play.
Wide open. Novacek just absolutely moves inside and breaks to the outside, and just a poorly thrown ball. And several times now we've seen Hogaboom throw the ball behind receivers that are wide open.
Camarillo. Ooh, what a kick. Anthony Edwards, who's in his third week as the punt returner now, having replaced Gizmo Williams, who's been waived. A 44-yard punt, nothing on the return. That's the way it's gone this year for Camarillo. Eagles have the ball. Quarter, 21-14, Philadelphia. In order to win the division, they must win here. The Giants must lose in New York. But with a victory today, the Eagles do get in as a wild card team. And they lead by 7 right now. Randall Cunningham wearing gloves in this minus 10-degree wind chill. First time this year he's worn gloves. Hand off to Tony. And Anthony Tony carries for the 11th time in the ball game. Tackle made by Jim Waller, number 66. Makeshift offensive line for Philadelphia. There's the Giants score. Otis Anderson with his second touchdown from a yard out has broken a 17 tie. Green Bay with a victory stays alive. Then they must hope that Minnesota loses tomorrow night. New Orleans under John Forcade continues to lead, and Kansas City over Miami. Second down. Fake the draw. Good block from Alexander. What a dandy block. And deep for Ron Johnson and Carl Carter, and it's incomplete.
David Galloway, 65, got suckered inside, and Cunningham had all the room in the world to the outside. But one mistake that Randall Cunningham makes is that he makes his mind up that he's going to throw this ball deep no matter what when there's nothing there. Look at this. That's what he saw, and that's what he threw the ball to, and you just don't do that. In championship football games, you can't allow yourself to put your team in that type of position for an interception. Come off of it, run it, or throw it away.
Third down. Stunts defensively. Cunningham across the middle, incomplete. It'll be fourth down, and what a shot Johnson took in the back from Lonnie Young.
Well, that ball actually went through Tim McDonald's hand. He went up for the interception, and when he did that, he took the focus of Ron Johnson off the ball. McDonald's hands get up. You'll see 46. Now, he goes up, he tips the ball, actually, and then Ron Johnson tries to make the grab, but just a good job by the safety, Tim McDonald.
That brings on Rick Tootin, third punt of the day. And by Sikahima, waits for it at the 23-yard line. Fake! Mike Reichenbach, number 55, first down. Al Roberts is the special team coach. And twice today out of special teams, they have pulled one out of the bag. There's Al Roberts.
Threatening lawsuits against Luis Zendejas. Doing all types of. Number 55 is Reichenbach. He's the upback. He's the protector of the punt, the punter Tootin. Notice the snaps. They knew that David Galloway, 65, goes to the outside and that they could kick him out, block down on the inside, and present a lane from Reichenbach off of the punt formation. Great call, Al Roberts.
29-yard gain, 1st and 10. And a whistle.
Hey, the best offense that these Eagles have had today.
By the offense, still first down.
Has been the imagination of the special teams. Ruzick for a touchdown to Carter, and now Reichenbach out of the punt formation, rambling down the sidelines.
Al Roberts, who started his career as a coach at Garfield High School in Seattle, Washington, and was the focus of so much publicity, negative, in the controversy over the Bounty Bowl when Luis Zendejas said that Roberts had phoned him and Roberts had tipped him off. Something that Roberts has since denied, and there's Cunningham getting sacked by Jim Waller at the 50-yard line.
There's that rookie again. We talked about him starting off the first quarter, how he pursues, and now we see him once again just overpowering his man. Number 66 to the left of your screen. Big old body right there. Waller, rookie, coming off, gets by Mike Shad. Big mistake Mike Shad made was that he took his hands and attacked. He went after Waller. He missed Waller. That gave Waller the position he needed to get underneath Shad and get around and make the sack on Cunningham.
That's the second sack by the Cardinal front four. This Eagle line has given up 8 sacks in the last 2 weeks. And now 10 in the last 2.5 games. Jackson, but that's short. That'll be 3rd down. And long, Cedric Mack.
Well,
with the tackle.
Remember the old arrow eye, D-I? Well, the Eagles have changed it up a little bit. That time, there is the D curl. Left of your screen, Jackson will run a diagonal down 5 and down to the sideline. Carter comes around the top this time and runs a curl route. So, one or the other, change it up a little.
3rd down and 22.
I'd run it again, pump the D, and then take Carter downtown.
Cunningham goes right. Watch him run. A lot of room on the left side. Chased by Jay Taylor and tackled short of the first down at the 37-yard line. So it will be 4th down. A gain of 12 for Randall Cunningham. On his 6th run of the day, he's got 43 yards now.
Well, when teams are asked to talk about Cunningham, you asked me earlier, is he more dangerous as a passer or a runner? He is most dangerous as a runner. That's what the teams fear the most. And this is what he does best, and I believe he's comfortable in doing it. Feels the pressure. Guy, I don't know what he runs. I don't know what the 40-yard time is on him, but it must be somewhere around 4.4, 4.5. Long-legged guy can really ramble once he gets going.
Now Tootin will punt it this time.
Look at this.
Nice and high, but a little too long. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20.
Rootin', bootin', tootin' may have found himself a home here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but they still boo him. At 1 o'clock Eastern time, a wind chill factor of 10 below 0. But a lot of hardy souls, both in the stands and on the sidelines. There are also some unhardy souls. There are a lot of empty seats here. Folks who've gone home for an early Christmas Eve dinner. Giants still lead 24-17. If the Giants win today, they win the NFC East. which would mean Philadelphia